as cheesy as it sounds, you are what you think. You know, I think we all get this way where we allow the little things to become such big things to us in such negative, like they take up space in our heads, and it's in a very negative way. They're negative things that nag. I checked the news and all of that dissipated. All of that went away when I started to see and hear the stories from these parents and these children who are being torn apart at the border, the US-Mexico border. About these children who have been here with their parents, who are being sent to camps, who are being locked up essentially. They look like they're in cages, and they don't know when the next time they're going to see their parents is. Anyone who supports it, after seeing the images, after hearing these people's stories, I'm sorry, but you need to reevaluate your values, because there's nothing remotely okay with what is being done. We should all be outraged. We should all be horrified by this. But the thing is, how can we when Beyonce and Jay-Z just dropped a new album? How can we when Trump announced the Space Force? How can we when we have all of these distractions in our faces? How can we when I woke up today feeling shitty and bloated and focusing on myself and my own little itty-bitty problems that aren't really problems? Let's be real. Let's be real. And I feel like this is more for myself than it is for anyone else out there. As people, we have major issues with seeing things outside of just ourselves and outside of just our own lives and our own situation. And we get lost in that. We get lost in our head spaces. We get lost in the little things that we worry about that we shouldn't be worried about. And it's so insignificant. It's so trivial. It's so ridiculous. Some people live in that headspace. You know, I'm experiencing the ups and downs in my own head. You know, sometimes I'm super positive and driven and, you know, anything is possible. The sky is the limit. And I'm focused on bigger picture. I'm focused on the bigger things. But then other times, I'm human and I let those little nagging thoughts break through in my head and get the best of me and let me lose sight of reality. I think it's really important to realize when those little nagging thoughts are like bugging you, when those little nagging thoughts are in your head. Make a conscious effort to choose not to focus on them. If you choose to focus on those nagging thoughts, you will be fucked up. And, you know, you choose to believe that your life is a shit show while there are children being put in cages and separated from their families in America. If you choose to look at the bigger picture, see what's going on in the world, see what people are truly going through, you'll realize those little nagging thoughts don't mean shit. Let's stop being so self-centered. I don't know. I know this is gonna seem super shallow to a lot of people, but it's reality, and I feel like it's a lot of people's realities. Focus more on things like this. Focus on things that actually matter. And then you won't be able to be distracted by the little things like Beyonce and Jay-Z. I love Beyonce and Jay-Z, but don't allow it to like do what it's trying to do, which is distract you from what is really happening in the world. Don't allow that to happen. Enjoy it, but stay focused on what really matters. All right, so that is my rant for today. That is all. I'm taking it day by day, learning as I go along. Count your blessings, Tell your family you love them. All right, I will see you all next time. Bye.